Okay guys, so this haul is going to be super duper random. There are some things that I filmed and I'll probably put a little voiceover or maybe some music over. It's been a couple crazy days. But I do have some items from like the Dollar Tree. I just want to show you some chenille yarn that I picked up there. A couple other things. Miniso. Do I have things from Daiso? I don't even know. There's just a bunch of little random things, guys. So real quick from the Dollar Tree. I had shown you guys a video showing the different yarn they had there, and then, you know, people are saying they're putting these little dots on here either to specify that the item is $1.25 or to cover up that it used to be cheaper or now it's going to be more. I don't know, but I've seen a lot of videos people talking about that. Right now they're putting these red dots. To me, that meant it's $1.25. And honestly, I didn't even look at the receipt as I was ringing up, but yeah, no, $1.25. Okay, there we go. And just a bunch of chenille yarn because I want to make little amigurumi animals with these things, or projects. Mostly animals, I think, with the fuzziness. So like they have some really nice browns for that, like for your little bears. They have, you know, peaches and pink and all these colors. They also had like regular acrylic yarn. Oh, I will say I don't think any of these items have links. Well, maybe the yarn, because I do have an affiliate relationship with Dollar Tree. I don't know if anyone uses them because you usually have to buy in bulk when you buy online, like 24 of, you know, this one thing you want or whatever. But if I can link it, I'll do that in the description box there. Those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission for your purchase times those links. So like I said, they do have these in acrylic colors too, like the same colors. I don't think I found any white chenille though, so it might just been gone, because why wouldn't they have white? You know, it's like the most basic color. I'm just showing you a few of the colors here. Really fun for amigurumi. I know some places are more stocked than others. I feel like my Dollar Tree really cut back their craft section, but when I showed it in a video, people are like, oh, yours is so nicely stocked. Mine is, you know, like nothing. So I don't know. But I also have several Dollar Trees in the area. So this one just happens to be like a block, like literally a city block down from my house. So it's easy to go to, but there are other ones that are more well stocked. So those are those. And then I did pick up some of the just regular worsted acrylic yarn. Just a few colors. Like I said, I recently took to the Goodwill a ton of yarn, like huge amounts of yarn. So I'm like, why am I buying more yarn? And this is just what happens, but I'm trying to be, I don't have anything like chenille. That's why, so I went ahead and picked those up. But I'm trying to be a little more selective. Like, I didn't get all the colors because I know how we are. Just like we like our, you know, craft stuff. It's like, oh yeah, and then it's just sitting there. So look how pretty this color is. But what's tough about amigurumi is that you might need like a little bit of this and a little bit of that to make the project look cute, right? So you kind of need to have all the different colors. Let me see. I think that's it. There's so many things I wanted to show you guys. That's why I'm like, did I already show this one? Did I not show that one? Oh, Tonic Studios actually sent me a little gift. So whenever they have their birthday week, in the past years, the person that was running the thing, she was actually, I think, the owner's wife, CEO's wife. She would send Welsh cakes and like tea and all these fun things that came from the UK, and especially from that area, you know, from, I would say that area being Welsh. Because that's what they are, like that's where they came from, you know, whatever. So so they would send over items that had to do with their heritage, I suppose. And so this year they just asked, she's no longer, you know, doing what she does there at the company, but the person that runs their like social media stuff, she asked like what gift we would like. So I asked for this guy. So this was a little gift they sent, and it was basically the Advent Cracker Box die set. I don't know if this is still available because things like this always fly out. This was from birthday week. I did not receive it for the time like to go ahead and make a video for it, but I did get it as a gift, which is really nice. So super cute. Again, I don't have the packaging a lot of the time to show it to you guys, but that's what it looks like. And like I said, it should have instruction. They basically sent everything that was in the birthday week bundle. So it has little carrier that you can, you know, put whatever you want in here, but it has the magnetic sheet with a carrier that you put into your, I assume, A5 binder. I don't know. Yeah, event A5 die storage set. And so basically you would put this in there, but to be honest, for me, I'm going to keep it in here because it has all the instruction for your basic construction. If you guys got this and you want to see it in action, please let me know. I would love to make a video for it because I love this kind of thing. And then along with the fusion, the foil fusion sheets. And somebody had asked me how to use, you know, I don't know if the bundle comes with 2 sheets like this, but I know they gave me 2 packages, as you can see here, how to use these. And it's just like a transfer sheet, okay? But it has adhesive. So instead of transferring like, you know, whatever it might be that you're going to try to foil or transfer. That's an image, you know, like a transfer, a round transfer, excuse me. It puts adhesive, and then you get your cold foil rolls. I don't know if it works with hot foil rolls, to be honest, but they have their own foil fusion rolls, but it's basically a cold foil roll. So if you have cold foil from any other company, you just rub that on there afterwards and it sticks to the adhesive. So it's fun stuff. And so there we go. So that's that. So I appreciate that and I thank them. I think it's really cute. For birthday week they send out a little gift. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, so I went by the Indian store, and actually right now I'll splice in the video of the stuff that Miranda got. Okay, so at the Indian store there in Vista, my daughter grabbed a few things. She wanted a dream catcher. She's been wanting one, so she grabbed this one. They had really gorgeous colors, and her room is all pink, but this I think accents everything in there really nicely. So it's beautiful. More like teal, turquoise kind of colors. They had larger ones, smaller ones, of course, all these different things. And I want to say this one ran roughly $20 or $25 or so. I don't remember because it doesn't have a tag. The guy took it off. He's like, a lot of times people rip them off and then they rip the cording or, you know, the suede here. So he cut it off for us, which was really nice. So these are just little items Miranda picked up because I know she's going to ask me for them. So let me show them real quick. Just a piece of fluorite. She's so funny. Tumblestone. And I like what they do is they have little bags there with all the different things. And you just take a little bag off the hook and it already has the pricing on it. So if you can put 2 things in here, okay, it's 2 at 95 cents or whatever. So this little rock was 95 cents. And she's liked that it looked like it had different colors. What's in my hand? Oh, some of this stuff. So there you go. And then this little flute for $4.75. I'm always buying little flutes or like little cute things like that for Dorian. I thought he might like it. And it does have a little ball in there. It's more of a whistle, but has like a fluty sound. And okay, so that's that. The rest of the stuff is my stuff, so I don't have to like rush to show you this because by the time I do this video, it's going to be like 3 or 4 different stories worth of things. So, all right. But isn't that gorgeous? Okay, and I did a short video when I went to the Indian shop, and people thought, oh, I thought you meant like Indian from India, Indian store. And I was like, I know, it's funny because that's just what it's called. It's called the Indian store. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I was like, do they have a different name? Because everything inside, it's, you know, it says everything's Native American and stuff like that. But the books that they have, and awesome. But the shop is called the Indian store. I don't know what to tell you. But out here in Vista, it used to be near the Mediterranean market, which was awesome. But they turned that into a Skechers, and it was kind of an older building, dated. Obviously, with the brought in the Skechers, they didn't demolish that building. Maybe they did. They just redid it. That's all I know. And then they opened up by Aldi, in the North County Shopping Center. I think that's what it's called. I don't even know. There's a new Trader Joe's there, which I've done shorts videos and I haven't released yet. And yeah, by the Aldi and across the street from Target. I don't know how else to explain it, but in Vista, California, if you're familiar. So anyway, we went by the store because I hadn't been there in a while. So I grabbed some beading needles, and these are kind of like to bead with, obviously. I also like to loom bead, and I want to do that more. So I was like, let me grab some needles. So I know I have some of these in my stock somewhere, but anyway, it looks like, you know, they've changed prices. I don't know what was under there, but it says $6.95, $7.95. And I know I can get these probably on sale or better pricing somewhere else. But I also want to support them. And also, a lot of times, you're not finding the right needles because there's so many different types of needles. So that's perfect. Feathers, and I'm sure I can get these, you know, but these are so pretty. Look how pretty the feathers. And actually, now that I have it, I'm like, why did I get these? But I want to make more hair clippies, and I have videos on how to make those with like beads, and then at the end you put like a feather. And these are so long and pretty. I was like, oh yeah. So natural stripe. It says it's a rooster hackle, 6 to 8 inch. These are so pretty. Look at this, and it's parrot feathers, guys. They're so cute. I wish I had more of the little yellow ones. I think there's only one. I was looking through because I was like, I want pairs, you know, so you want 2. But basically, it's these feathers that you're buying, not so much that little guy. And then this is also a parrot feather pack. And Miranda's like, did they hurt them? I'm like, I don't think they hurt them, Miranda. Wait for them to fall out. I don't know. They had a lot of natural fibers there, guys. And I mean like pelts and skins and tails and things. And I'm like, I don't remember them having that so much before. But the lady said that they don't get them just for their tails. Like, they don't kill the animal for the tail kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, they find them other ways, is what she said. So I was just looking at this feather. It kind of ended right there, but that's all right. So pretty. So anyway, you know, I don't know how I feel about that. Cocopelli pendant. This is so cute. I love the Cocopelli, and like image and the stories, you know, behind that. So if you don't know, you can look up, maybe you can see the way it's spelled there. I think it's usually Kokopeli, but it has 2 L's in this one. And see about the storytelling of Kokopeli. I did buy a couple amulet books. It was really hard for me to narrow it down because they have, look how old school they are, right? Because this is kind of an old school thing. In Mexico, I never used to go, and I think they still sell them when I was a kid. There's a lot of beading projects, and I know a lot of them were like necklaces, and at the end it would have like a little pouch or something, but it was beaded. And so I had a few of them from when I was little, and then as I got older, I would copy them because you can kind of see it's like net weaving or whatever, and you can kind of make up your own thing. And so I would do that. And then I was like, you know what, I don't even know where those pouches are, and I haven't done it in so long. Like, they're probably at my mom's house and like my stuff. I don't know. So I just grabbed one of these because it kind of reminds you of all the different kinds of ways of weaving those kinds of things. And some make pouches. This one looks like it's just flat. I don't think it's, well, maybe it says purse patterns, so it might have a backside to it. But basically, you know, you might want to do an image. So like that's actually a purse. You know, it has like you can put something in it, which really a lot of times people don't. It's just pretty or cool or whatever. And it's getting me to my art teacher era, you guys. I tell my husband, I'm like, when I get older, I'm going to be art teacher looking. I don't know what to tell you. Like, my outfits are going to be very bohemian and just fun, you know. Anyway, so beaded amulet purses. And this is more of what I was talking about. It's more like this thing. And then you add as much fringe as you want or you don't or whatever, right? But this is like the main pouch of it. You can do a little clasp or just a little beaded, you know, button kind of thing that you make up on your own. This one just has like a flap. Like, there's all kinds of ways. Like, it looks a lot like this kind of netting. So really cute. So I was like, oh, you know what? This one actually reminds me more of what I was thinking about. But this other one has more advanced techniques. So I'm like, okay. Even count peyote. I mean, there's all kinds of things. Tubular, basically this kind of thing. You can make it look more like a diamond shape instead of like the square. Like, there's just all kinds of ways of making cute things like that. So grab those books to support the local, you know, local business. Okay, what else do I got? Oh, one more Dollar Tree item. I had seen these water bottles at the very front, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, because I figured it was probably like the $2 or $3 or $5 item. But no, it was still $1.25. Again, it has a red dot on there. But after I got in my car, I was like, I did a short video showing these. I did notice that like a little bit of the paint is peeled off, so the plastic is not this beautiful ombre, even though you do see things like this on the market where the plastic is the ombre, because obviously you don't want it to rub off. It's going to look bad after a while. So for $1.25, the paint might start looking real bad, especially if it's something that your kid has. Just want to show you that. And then it came just like this. Let's see. Actually, I didn't even try opening it, so let's see. That's locked. Oh, okay. You just push in right here. That's interesting. I mean, even at that, right? So that's locked. Bring it down, and then you push that. It opens up, and it just has this big spout. So you know you're cleaning it really well. So I was surprised by it. They had a few different ones. And then it has like this. I don't know what this little hook would be for, but anyway. And it holds a lot of water. So there you go. This is not for hot liquid. Yeah, obviously. Okay, there we go. Okay. Oh, like when people talk about paper straws and they're like, oh, it falls apart, especially in hot liquid. Who's drinking hot liquid with a straw? It's like I was trying to think of a time where you would do that. I don't know. I guess you want to burn your mouth. Okay, so Miniso is the next set of items I want to show you, and I think that's it, guys. I know I just have a bunch of random little things. Oh my gosh, I was trying to think if anything else came in the mail. No, I think we're good. Okay, I did pick up a couple different pairs of these little flip-flops. I'm actually wearing them right now, so I did a quick little video because I wanted to wear them. So I'm going to show you some shoes that look just like this. They were $7.99, which is actually not horrible, but my friend, she was with me over there, and she's like, I mean, it is plastic. I'm like, well, yeah, I guess. But right now, today, these pricings, $7.99 is not too bad. But they're very similar, and I've been wearing them for a good week or so, and they're so comfortable. I really like them. But let me show you what those look like. Okay, and then, of course, I had to get another set of pink ones. I'm like, I should have got the other ones like beige or something, but it's okay. These with My Melody on them, and these were $16.99. So, like, you know, not the worst. They're definitely different. The other one has, like, this little area right here that's kind of popped up. So as you walk, it kind of pushes you back up. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting. But these are cute. I do like that they have the little holes, like, if they get wet in here, that just drains out. My other set does not have that feature. But the My Melody is adorable. They had them with, like, I want to say Disney characters. I don't remember what the other ones were, to be honest. They had, I think, some Harry Potter ones too. I didn't pick up as many items this time as I did the last time. I already gave my son his car freshener. I picked up a couple of car fresheners that are one piece, and he likes Luffy, so there you go. You can smell it, and it's ocean scent. If you happen to see these online, I don't think Miniso really sells online. I've looked on their website, and it's very hard to navigate. It's weird. And then I'm like, is this the US? There's some, like, it's hard to know, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just what I found and I didn't find the right thing. But basically with these, I bought him another one that's smaller, and it's like you put it in the vent, which is very cute. This ocean smell is really nice and clean. You're supposed to take this off, obviously. Remove this plasticky thing, put this back on, and then it has a little double-sided adhesive that you can put on the bottom to like stick it wherever you want to stick that, if it's on your dash or just under the seat or whatever. So anyway, that's what that is. So it doesn't really have too much going on at one piece after you take this off, but I suppose it has that little imagery there. They smell really nice. I did get a couple of their other items that had to do with deodorizing, because I'm like, oh, they have all kinds of stuff at Miniso. This one happens to be a melon scent. And this one is apple. And the apple one's a little bit sweeter. The melon one, it's just more a little clean smell. I don't know how to explain it. But what I'm assuming is you're going to take this off. You're going to bust this some way at this liquid. See how it has this little stem going in here? It needs to saturate this top one, right? So then that's how the smell kind of dissipates or whatever. But yeah, so this is remove outer lid, then unscrew and throw away the inner lid, put the outer lid back on, and make sure the cotton stick comes in contact with the cotton pad inside the outer lid. Yeah, so it gets wet here, but it has this whole plastic. It's so cute. So this whole top piece is going to be missing once you open it. These were $6.99, so a little higher, but there's a lot in here. I think it's going to take a while to evaporate. Oh, some cute makeup kind of things. Oh, okay, this isn't from that. Let's put that to the side. We'll talk about that in a minute. But this is Hello Kitty and Friends Moisture Remedy Lip Balm in strawberry and banana. Super cute. I don't even know what these look like, really. So let's open one. And then I have another one over here that's more of a lipstick. The Velvet Lip Stain. But anyway. Oh, how cute is that? Actually, now that I look at it, I do remember. They had a sample there to look at. Yeah. I'm not getting a lot of scent right now, so I think it's not overly scented. Let's try it. It's clear. Oh yeah, no, it's like the lightest amount. If you heard it popping right now, it's literally my jaw. I was like rubbing my lips together, my jaw. Anyway, yeah, no, very, very light. That's the only thing. Sometimes I don't really like heavy scents anymore, guys, unless it's eucalyptus. Like, I'm just not into it too much. So don't really want it like under my mouth either. Yeah, no, that's really nice. It's very, very light. The other one you just happened to catch a quick glimpse of is actually from my from another bag. I was just going through my things. I'm like, oh, I bought this, and this I bought at Christmas time somewhere else. But it's La Creme also, or the Creme. I don't know what they're calling it now. So that's why it has a little Hello Kitty that, or My Melody and Christmas things. But it's called Sugar Kiss. So I don't know if you can still find that, but it's a very pretty thing. And I just threw it in here just so I would have it together along with this. This came from Kohl's, and it was the Sephora birthday gift. So I chose this one. I think the other one might be some little face product. No, it's it was like a perfume. I don't know if they changed it out, but it's your free gift. So I had ordered some stuff at Kohl's and threw this in, so it arrived. And let's check it out real quick. I know this is kind of off subject, but I just threw these things in here so I can take them upstairs, basically. Yeah, so Makeup by Mario. It's a pretty color. I think kind of universal kind of color, right? That's pretty. And then a little dusty there. Ooh, that's cute. Not really a scent to that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I don't think I have any of the Makeup by Mario because I don't know who that is. But there we go. Okay, cute. I like that. And then just a couple little treats. And I think I picked these up at Daiso, because Daiso's next door to Miniso. So just some fancy rice crackers. These were like almost $4, and so that makes them very fancy, guys, because usually these are kind of inexpensive, right? This kind of stuff. So I will definitely try those out very soon. And then Choco Brownie, it says. I don't know what this looks like, and I'm sure it's packaging within packaging, because that's just what they do a lot of times with these Japanese snacks. So let me open this, because I haven't had anything this morning yet. Oh yeah, it smells, I don't know, it smells like anything. I smell something in here, but I think it's that little some kind of packet that keeps things dry. Because Because once I smell it, it doesn't smell like anything. Choco brownie. Very fancy. Oh, look at that. I like the way they present everything. I know a lot of times people are like, it's a lot of waste of plastic and packaging, but let's see. Okay. It's like a dry little brownie. It has a really nice chocolate flavor. Yeah, not too dark and not very milk chocolate. It's just nice. Okay, well, I'm going to finish that in just a moment with my tea. Maybe the whole bag. It has 7 pieces. Oh, yeah, no, that's really nice. Ooh, I like those. There you go. Meister's Choco Brownie. All right, guys, I think that's it for today. I'll see you very soon with some tutorials and things. And yeah, hope you're having a great day. All right, bye now.